Hey everyone, it is Amanda with St. Louis Makeup Artist, and I know it's been a long time since Renee and I have posted anything, but we're back! And today I'm going to show you how I do my normal, when I have to actually put makeup on, makeup routine. First thing I do is pour a glass of wine. So I feel like before we actually get started, I should put in a disclosure that what I tell you as a professional makeup artist you should do and what I really do are two different things. First things first, skincare. I absolutely love Beautycounter #1. So this is the brightening facial oil, and I use it every single day. I'm actually almost out, so I'm gonna show you. So this, and I do 5 drops. 3, 4, 5, and I put it all over my face, and I love the smell of it. It smells like summertime to me. Oranges. It's all natural. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I put this on every time I get out of the shower. I put it on at night. I put it on when I just need a little facial boost. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's so good. I just feel so pretty now. I feel so pretty. First thing you do before you put anything on is primer. I use Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. I'm pretty sure it is discontinued and they've moved on to something else. So I use as little as possible. I use that much. Professionally, I'd probably give you 2 good pumps and put it all over your face. But I don't want to have to take the time to go find something new because I love this. It's discontinued. So I do this. I do this, and this, and this. And then I rub it in. And as much as I can, and I spread it out as thin as I can. Even though I know it's probably not going to work in multiple places because I'm not even giving it all over my face. I normally would tell you to do your eyes first, but I don't. I go right into my foundation. And I have 2 different foundations. I have a lighter foundation, I have a darker foundation. I have a lighter foundation for winter, and I have a darker foundation for summer. And when I'm kind of in between, I mix the 2. So we're in winter. Well, sort of. This is what I do. And because we are still kind of in winter months, I want a little bit of a glow. So it's probably not going to match my face, but I don't really care. And then I mix the 2 by doing that. That is what I do. This is awful. This is how I mix my foundation. And then I would tell you to use a damp beauty blender and to blend this with the beauty blender by dabbing all of your face. I don't do that. That is legit what I do. And then I just work my way from in to out. And I pretty much put it on as if I was washing my face, which is absolutely terrible. I rub it in my nose a little bit more because my pores are kind of big right there. So I just like rub it into there because, you know, that's amazing. My primer would like lay it over, but I don't have enough primer on. And then I give a good pat to make sure I don't have any streaks, which technically should be your damp beauty blender. But who has time for that? See? I'm all even. It's great. So what I would tell you to do after foundation, and what I actually really do, is set my foundation with the powder when I'm done. I have MAC Studio Fix. I am N4, which is great for right now. I load my brush a whole lot, and then I start in the center, and I work my way out without really loading it too much more. I feel like the older I get, the less powder I want, because sometimes that powder, it gets a little too matte, and I want a natural glow the older I get because it's disappearing, so I have to recreate it. I need a little extra zhuzh under my eyes because I don't sleep anymore, and there's bags for days. So I do a concealer. It's a little lighter than my skin tone. I look like a clown. And then, oh, this is, I don't know what it is because it's rubbed off. I can't even tell. I know it's MAC, but that's all I know. I would have totally have told you to dab this with that damp beauty blender again, but I don't have that around, so I'm just going to do this. And I'm even going to put it above into my eyelid because I totally forgot to prime that or do anything with it. And I'm just going to do this number. I'm going to set that with even more powder, even though I told you before I don't want a whole bunch of powder on my eyes because that's when my wrinkles come out. Wine break. As a professional makeup artist, I would have told you to do the eyes before the foundation, but I don't. I do the eyes after the foundation and concealer. And then I get pissed because it's all underneath here and I have to wipe this off and start over. But I don't care. So, for my eyes, I go super simple. I do a light, which is Blanc Type, which is discontinued. So I'm using as much as possible and as little as possible. And then I use this shade here, which I'm almost out of. And this is Quarry. It's from MAC. And then I have this one, which is a black something or another, and I never use it. So I'm using Blanc Type all over on a clean brush. Not really clean. I go all over, back and forth. You know, this is exactly how I do it on set. It's great. Oh my gosh. I hope I'm hired again after this. And then I take my quarry and I really dig in there. I'm supposed to use a separate brush, but I never do. Let's go back and forth. Okay. Yeah, that's great. It looks amazing. Oops, sorry. Let me just keep going back and forth. Over and over again. Yeah, buddy. It's great. Oh, it'll look fantastic once I have mascara on. I promise. Here we go. Do this side. Just gonna go back and forth. Right above my lid. Not on the lid. Then I take the same brush, even though it's really supposed to be a different brush, and I just do this number. Clean it off. And I go back to my Blanc Type, and I go over it again, just to kind of blend out that line, so it looks like I did it on purpose. Oh yeah, that's great. All right, we're getting somewhere. I probably would do liner, but not today. We're just gonna go right on into the mascara. So I gotta have a mirror here. With mascara, I'm gonna tell you lots of little layers, lots of thin coats. You want to have probably a good 3 small coats, but who has time for that? So I'm just gonna layer that puppy up. We're gonna get some spider legs today. Oh yeah. And then whatever I get underneath here, I just kind of rub it in like I did it on purpose for eyeliner. It's great. Let's do the other side. Yes. The next thing I do is brows. I am going to use my really clean spoolie and brush my brows. And then I'm going to recognize that I haven't plucked them in about 3 weeks. And it's kind of bad. But that's all right. We're just going to move past that. And we're just going to go right into filling them in. It's great. So notice one is higher than the other. So I'm going to work to get this one a little higher. I would normally do a little bit more up here, but I always forget. So then I do this number to get it where it should be. Okay. So I start in the center and I work my way out. And you're supposed to do like little flicks or something, some BS. I don't really know what I tell you. But in reality, I really just take my brush full of product and I run it back and forth like crazy and hope that it looks like an eyebrow when I'm done. There we go. Nice and pretty. Use my finger to get rid of what's not supposed to be there, and done. Then I decide I want more lashes because it fixes everything. So I'm going to do another thin layer. Moving on to the blush. That's my blush. If you, let's see here. So I have to enhance the glow just a little bit more. This is my glow shimmery highlight thing. It's taped. What I do is take my, I really do this, like legit do this even on set and like with a real client. I use my ring finger and I just put a little bit on my finger and I start right about there on my cheek and I dab at the top of my cheekbone in and out. I really legit do this. I don't streak it. I don't do this number. I promise I tap it. I really do. And then I do a little bit more for this side. And I just go back and forth. Now some people are going to tell you to do it on their nose and right here. I do it right here a little bit. And then I don't do it on my nose. I don't feel like looking like Frosty the reindeer or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's my highlighter right there. The bronzer. Yeah, buddy. Get myself a brush, I get myself a bronzer, and I just go to town. I start with my 5 head, because I've got a 5 head, and man, I don't think I can get enough on there. Oh, God bless. Woo! Gonna keep going. I gotta give myself some cheekbones. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes too. Do this number. It's good, right? Lips. I swear I'm gonna take probably a good 5 to 10 minutes on lips on you with liner and lip shade and highlight and contour and gloss and pout and blah blah blah. I use a lip balm that's translucent. Do this number. And that is my lipstick. When I'm done, I seal me. Fix Plus. Yeah. And that's my routine. I'm Amanda with St. Louis Makeup Artist, and I'll see you later.